That is a song that we remember as children, as our mother was singing that to us. And then as we got older, we actually heard the words of the song. And when we heard the words of the song, we realized what was really being sung to us. When the wind blows, the cradle will fall. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down come baby, cradle and all. I want to talk to you about the narcissist lullaby. It's when the narcissist hums you to sleep or release a frequency for you to sleep. And there are different stages of sleep. Sleep is so important for the body. It resuscitates the body. And there are 4 realms of sleep. And where there are 4 stages of sleep. And the final is the REM sleep. And that means rapid eye movement. Stage 1 is the light sleep. Within 90 minutes of nodding off, the brain start reducing your alpha waves and it increase your theta waves. And your eye movement slows down. And this means that you are partially alert and easily awakened. So when you in stage 1, you meet the narcissist. And when you meet the narcissist grants you all of this attention, but you pay no mind to the frequency that is released. Yet the narcissist is absolutely engaged in everything about you. Your body language, your smell, the eye movement, the head movement, the stare, the gaze, how many times you blink your eye, how many times you hesitate when they say something, how your eyes light up, and the longing in your eyes. The narcissist notice everything about you. You become a trophy. You become a competition. The moment that they meet you, I had a young man once to say that once a young man meets you, it doesn't matter where you are. He comes with a plan upon introduction. And that reminds me of the narcissist. The narcissist is very intentional. Only the lower narcissist and the lower mid-grade narcissist, the lower mid-grade narcissist is starting to come into himself. But the lower narcissist may not be aware, and the lower mid-grade narcissist may not be totally aware. But by this time, he done had enough experiences with different supply to start noticing results. And they're very result oriented. They're very prideful. Even the covert, who's very subtle, you will notice they're very prideful. They don't take correction easy. Anything look like you're correcting them, they get angry because they see themselves, even though they have holes within themselves, the grandiosity would not allow them to accept the truth about themselves. And so in one way they think they're perfect, and in another way they know that they're not, because there's a lot of insecurity, a lot of competition, a lot of proving themselves. Well, when you meet the narcissist, it is stated that an infant operates and sleeps 50% in this stage 2 realm, 50%, where the adult only sleeps 20%, only 20%. So the narcissist at certain stages of the love bombing is looking for certain stages of sleep. When you are starting to sleep, you are detaching from one cognizant realm to a subconscious realm. And where you are detaching from that cognizant realm, you may not be fully alert. A lot of things that you would normally get is bypassing you. You are missing things. People say, didn't you see the red flags? Didn't you understand the red flags? You didn't know to identify the red flags. You got this alert in your system and you didn't back off from that initial alert, and little undercurrents start coming. That is stage one of you starting to sleep. The narcissist, which is fumigated with deception and lies, enter your life. And when they enter your life, you are mesmerized. You can't understand how you fell asleep in the stages of introduction. And within the week, you are in a sleep state with the narcissist. Because what a person would normally get away with, the narcissist is getting away with it. What you would not normally tolerate, you are now tolerating. So now, not only is there introduction to the narcissist who's new in your life, the new you that you didn't know was there is coming out. You never thought that you would endure some of the things that you endure with the narcissist. And the narcissist would throw out little things that will almost tilt your mind. And you would say, did he say that? And you let it go because you didn't want to interrupt what was happening. And so you let that go. And if you notice, once you let go things, there will be a reoccurrence because the measure of your endurance is being tried. And so the narcissist starts singing this lullaby because they get enough information of what you want to hear. And they sing your heart. They sing your song. They're singing your passion. They're singing your desires. And what you desire, the narcissist freely delivers that. And these are stages of sleep. And stage one in this sleep is within 90 minutes, you're nodding off. This is the first sleep, but you are easily awakened. So when they meet you within the first 2-3 weeks, you are still kind of sensitive. They hadn't willed you all the way in yet, but you feel this closeness to this narcissist. You feel like you've known them for years. You feel that you can tell your innermost secrets and reveal your innermost self to this narcissist, even though he's newly introduced into your life. And so you feel totally at ease. As a matter of fact, you never felt this comfortable. And you said, I could trust nobody. But for some reason, you feel that you can trust them. And you trust them. And you start being rocked by the narcissist. Rocked by the narcissist. Rocking my baby on the tree top. Why would the narcissist want to rock you from the top? Why would you have a baby from the tree top and you allow the wind to blow? And he's on the branch. When you meet the narcissist, they will never put you on a place of security. They will disillusion you to the place of security. And what the narcissist does, he won't put you away from him. He takes you, or she takes you to themselves. They become the post that you lean on. They become the pillar that you trust. And they sing praises, adulation to you, and you just elated. You are mesmerized. You are captured because this song has a frequency. It has a frequency to it, and it releases melatonin, where you feel this sleep state. You relax to go to sleep. You know, man used to go to sleep by the when the sun goes down and the moon come up, because when the darkness would come in the earth, it would signal the brain it's time to rest. So there was a time when our forefathers would have a two-part sleep. They would go to sleep when the sun goes down because it was dark. And if there was not, the stars wasn't bright out, they would go in the cave or go wherever they were, and they would sleep. And then they will wake up about midnight, 1 o'clock. They will read or do something. Then they will go into the second stage of sleep. Thomas Edison interrupted that with the creation of light. And then light now and the rays from the light offset the brain to make the brain think that it's still day. So the brain doesn't release the melatonin that is necessary for you to rest. So there is an interruption. And sometime with the narcissist, there is a natural course that your emotions take, a natural course that your mind take in certain meetings with a normal person. But with the narcissist, it does not. It's the creation of a light, of illumination with this person, with their emotions, with the attention that they're giving you. And it's interrupting your schedule. It's interrupting your sleep. But yet, you can be awake and easy because you are in stage 1. You are just meeting them. And when you meet them, there's already favor that is shining up on you with them. And the more you get around them, the more favorable you are toward them. The more you want to be with them. The more you want to be around them. The more you want to hear their voice. It's almost like being mesmerized. And sometimes their voice has this frequency. It calms you. It quiets you. And you feel quiet. You feel calm. You feel relief around them. And you don't know that you're starting to be addicted to them. You don't know that you're starting to be intoxicated by them. You don't know that they are starting to interrupt your natural flow of your emotions, of your mind. And so stage 1 of this sleep, because their job is to get the wind blowing from where you relax the most. And then the bow will break and everything will come crumbling down. But we're going to talk about this in 4 stages. And right now we're going to talk about stage 1. Hopefully we can get to stage 2. And if not, the next time I come, we're going to talk about stage 2 because this will be a series. Now, when you are partially alert, that means that you're into the narcissist, but they haven't pulled you in enough. And we, instead of stage 1, we call it phase 1. Phase 1 is to open up your mind. Phase 1 is to start getting your eyes closed, but yet introducing you to an element that you shouldn't be introduced to. The Bible said that when Satan talked to Eve and she looked at the tree that she had been looking at all of this time, she noticed that tree. But we never heard what the Bible said when she saw the tree and she started to desire the tree. It woke up something in her. It illuminated something in her because it got her focus and it has her attention. And she now beheld the tree. She saw the tree, but when you study that word, she beheld the tree. She was mesmerized by the tree. She was lured in the tree. It's constantly willing you in. It's constantly pulling you in. The narcissist only put seeds on the ground, and they're just like Hansel and Gretel. When you put the seeds on the ground, they follow the breadcrumbs to their death place, to their trap place. And so the narcissist, male and female, they start baiting you in. And when they baiting you in, it's stage 1 of you falling asleep. Because now in stage 1, your desires is starting to manifest. and what you behold. You would have not looked at them maybe 2 weeks ago. You weren't even thinking about a relationship. You may have already come out of a relationship, or you're going through devastation, because you got to remember the narcissist does homework. They're intentional. So a lot of observation probably went on concerning you. And so now they observe you, they're pulling you in, and it's a perfect bait. And the narcissist with experience, with time, know what to say. And if you get this type narcissist, you're probably dealing with a mid-grade narcissist, maybe a mid-grade narcissist or upper mid-grade narcissist. When you get a greater narcissist, they are very calculative, and they operate different altogether. They're not like your lower narcissist or your lower mid narcissist. So if you're just at the store and you're meeting someone and the narcissist see you, they start observing you. And when they talk to you, they're observing your energy. They're observing how much energy that you put into the meeting when they introduce themselves to you. And if you are able, and what they do, back off a little bit, but don't let you go, just to see how much of a hook they placed in you. And so you're walking slow, you're picking up the meat, you're picking up things, and then they notice that you want something else. Your body language start talking. You start sending in the message, I'm available. You start sending in the message, I'm interested. And so somehow you turn to an hour where you're going to look at them and they're going to look at you, and you meet eye to eye, and you give the attention to them to say, make your next move. I am giving you the okay. Boom. The narcissist is in. He's going to take you to 4 stages. These 4 stages is going to cause the bow to break. You will fall from your high place. And stage 1 is just to get you introduced. Stage 1 is just to get you familiar. Stage 1 is just to get you linked in. They want you to link in. It's just like when you come on a different point, they will say tap in, or they'll say link in. The narcissists wait for you to do something because they don't want to be blamed for it. They make you feel that you are making the moves when the strategy was there in the beginning. And like the young man said, that when you meet somebody, they're meeting you with a plan. They already got a plan. They're not planning. No, they're planning after the plan of meeting you. So every man you meet usually come with a plan when he's interested. He already got a format because he have to get you to the point where he locks you in for his intent, not your intent, for his intent. And to get you to his intent, and you knew, and he don't know you, and he don't know how you work, he don't know what you've been through, he don't know what you're about. He walks very carefully, and it's just like a tiger or a lion. When they're coming up on a prey, they so mix with their environment, and they're so subtle until you don't hear them coming, and their movement is very slow. In the initial state of sleep is very, very slow pace. Very slow pace. And what I mean by slow pace, because we know the narcissist move at a fast pace, but he takes his time. She takes her time when they're in, because they know their intent. Their intent is to grab the merchandise, lock in the merchandise, secure the merchandise, have the merchandise dependent. They want you dependent on them. Their goal is an addiction, because once you addicted, then you have to depend on the source that addicted you to keep your habit going. So you have a habit with the narcissist. The habit is you have to have them. The habit is you have to be with them. The habit is you don't want to be without them. And so you start to integrate stage 1, where you're falling into that sleep. It takes 90 minutes for the first stage to go. And when the 90 minutes of the first stage to go, it leads you into stage 1, when you start to sleep. And your brain get a code, and your brain get a message. Lights out. It's time to go to sleep. Your whole brain send a message to your body for your body to respond. When you meet the narcissist, he gets in your head first. But his whole thing or his target is your emotions. He wants your emotion because you can think with your head, but you feel with your emotion. And the narcissist is an expert in engaging your feel. So what he does is why he's working with your head to get in your mind, because he needs your mind to take him and recycle it like sleep does. You recycle. And so when you recycle sleep in stage 1, you are falling into a deeper realm in stage 1, and you're only in a light sleep in stage 1. And this is a study that is done by Mount Sinai Health System that did sleep studies on hundreds and hundreds of individuals to watch the pattern of sleep and to get them to demonstrate the similarities and to get them to demonstrate the difference. And in the sleep study, within 90 minutes, most of the people that were involved in the study was already in stage 1, already in a repetitious cycle. These progressive and repetitious cycles through the night. And these repetitious cycles through the night is the eye movement, the breathing. And first you are at a slow pace breathing. It's that deep breathing. You don't know you're deep breathing at first, which is going to lead you to, and in stage 1, listen to this. Within minutes of nodding off, the brain reduced alpha waves and increased theta waves, and your eye movement slows down. Instead of blinking, your eye movement slows down. And what the narcissist would notice, you first meet them, a lot of times you may be blinking more, but as you with the narcissist, you're blinking less because you're mesmerized more. You're wanting to behold them more. And they're noticing the eye movement, that you're not blinking like you were before, but it's a longer distance in the blink, that you're beholding them. You're looking at them. You're mesmerized by them. It's just like seeing a very attractive man, and you're looking at him, and his skin is flawless. His teeth is beautiful. His hair is cut. It's managed well. His nails, his shoes, just the way he is, his smell, and he know how to conversate. And I mean, he's there, and you're noticing the way he moves his hands and the attention he gives you. I mean, people walking by, and he never turns his head. He's there with you, giving you attention. Your brain calculates this, because not only is the narcissist at work, but you are at work too. Because some women have been so neglected, they never had a man to show them undivided attention. But he gives it to you. And there's something about the look of his eyes, into your eyes. And when he look in your eyes, it's like a pull. It's like a magnet. It's not just a stare. It's like a pull into their eyes. And you are pulled into their life. Stage 1, light sleep, big effect, brain first. He's not going to stay in your head, because your head have thoughts. Your thoughts have reasoning. Your reasoning has strategy. Your strategy start downloading tactics, technology. It start adding things. These composites start coming together. And your brain may say, this doesn't make sense. And when the brain starts to question, it looks for answers. The narcissist don't want you to look for answers, because you may say, they don't make sense. So he hits you, and he's hitting you hard. And he's taking the time that it takes. Deep breathing with you. And you're breathing him in every step of the way. Stage 1, phase 1, still psychological effect that when he leaves, you get in your car, your hands on the steering wheel, you throw your head back, and you look at yourself to say, wow, did I just meet this person? Did I just meet this person? And they talk to me. You exchange numbers and you drive off. Before you can get out of the parking lot, you have a call. And he tells you how great it was to meet you. And even though it was just a brief conversation, it was the best day at the market he had. And when he got to the market, covert, I didn't feel so good. I was sad, had a hard day. But you made it better. Cerebral, it was just an interesting conversation. I love the things in your pointers. I love the way you point that out. Overt, I'm just wild about you. I don't know what it is. I just met you, I know. And I know this may make you uncomfortable, but I don't meet people like you. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can feel today. Malignant. I don't know where I ever meet another woman like you, another man like you. I met you in the store, but I don't want to do without you. I don't want to be without you. Dominant factors are starting to happen in your initial meeting, but you don't know the covert, overt, cerebral, somatic. You look so good. You look good enough to eat. I just like how meticulous you were. I like how you put everything together. I was very impressed by you today. Very impressed. Please forgive me if I'm too forward, but I was just so deeply impressed. All of those little factors go into your thought process because he needs to get in your head, because your head is going to take him with you all day. Your head is going to recall, remember, reinterject that morning. And you're working, but you're nowhere at your job. You're right there where he is, getting ready to go to phase 2, stage 2, from light sleep to a deeper sleep. And we're going to take this, it may be 4 stages, it may be 3. There are 4 stages that we need to cover. And we just cover stage 1, the lullaby of the narcissist. Because right now, you haven't made it to the treetop. He's trying to get you there. And he's getting you there through introductory. And this is your light sleep. This is the rapid movement of the eyes in every direction. This is when, through the night, you're repeating these cycles because you're going deeper in. The narcissist always, if he's there and he haven't left, you are primal bait. He or she will go deeper, and you're going to have a deeper sleep pattern. Their objective is REM, rapid eye movement. It dictates how deep of a sleep you're in. I want you to meet me for part 2 of the Narcissist Lullaby. Please feel free to write me at destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. I'm looking forward to talking with you. Thank you so much, those of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like and share the page. The like and share page helps me with the algorithms. So please like and share the page and push that bell when you subscribe, and you will be alerted every time I come on with fresh content. And we always have fresh content because life is lived every day, 1 millisecond at a time. Those of you who are interested in coaching sessions, I am available. I have audio and Zoom sessions. We can discuss which is the best for you. Feel free to write me, destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. Leave your contact information and expect a call. I look forward to hearing from you. And guess what? We're going to be on the next video, Stage 2, the Narcissist Lullaby. I pray that you enjoy these videos that I do, and thank you for the copious amount of letters. Keep those emails coming. Keep them coming. Those of you who are interested in partnership with me, you can do that. Write me and let me know you're interested in partnership. It's $30 a month. I look forward to talking with you, and I look forward to your awakening. And we will explore that in the next video. We're going to go to stage 2, and we'll end up in stage 5, where you will have a great awakening. The power of you in becoming. God bless you. See you on the next video.